Hello children, welcome to Raya Shikshan Sanstha's Western Region English Medium video series. We will study through video series every day the different subjects staying at home being safe. In this video series, we are going to be learn in history from 7th standard, 5th lesson, the foundation of the Swaraj, video series number 8. Let's be turned to the introduction. The court of Adil Shah at Bijapur was passing anxious days due to the growing exploits of Shivaji. The Sultan summoned all his Sardars to court to take stock of the situation. All the Sardars, including those unknown for their exploits and those comparatively unknown, attended. Badi Sahiba, the Dowager Queen, who personally looked after the Adil Shahi administration from Bijapur, was also present. The one question before the assembly was how to bring Shivaji to book and break his revolt. Badi Sahiba asked a straight question to her Sardars. Tell me, who is willing to march against Shivaji and put an end to his rebellion? And children, you all are going to be see here the picture of Afzal Khan, and he was one of the Valla Sardar who was accepting that challenge. The court became silent. Everybody sat quietly in his place and started looking at the next person, for who would dare accept the challenge of fighting Shivaji? Just then a giant of a man came forward and bowed respectfully before the throne. His name was Afzal Khan. And this is the picture of Afzal Khan, children. Afzal Khan was one of the mighty Sardar at the court of Bijapur. His physical prowess and strength were unbelievable. He could bend a crowbar with his bare hands, and he was a past master in achieving his end by any available means. This Afzal Khan had accepted the challenge of bringing Shivaji to court dead or alive. Next point, defeat of Afzal Khan. Badi Sahiba, who looked after the administration of Adil Shahi, sent Afzal Khan to curb Shivaji Maharaj. Afzal Khan came to Vai from Bijapur. At the foothill of Pratapgarh, a meeting between Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan took place on 10th November 1659. Shivaji Maharaj killed Afzal Khan when he attempted a treachery, and he routed Afzal Khan's army. Children, you all are going to be watching here Pratapgarh, the image of Pratapgarh. And Afzal Khan was aware of the difficulties in conquering Pratapgarh. It was surrounded by thick forest and high hills. There was no proper approach road to the fort, and it was very difficult to move his artillery. Besides, the jungle was full of wildlife. And Shivaji Maharaj decided somehow to persuade the Khan to come up to the fort. In reply to the Khan's message, he said, Khan Sahib, I am guilty of having captured your forts. I must have your promise of pardon for this. Please come and meet me at the foothills of Pratapgarh. I am really afraid of coming down to the plains to meet you. And on that day, Shivaji Maharaj persuaded the Khan, and he replied at Khan's message, I am ready to meet you at the foothills of Pratapgarh. And the meeting between Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan was arranged at the foothills of See children, in this picture you are going to be see a number of different instrument and weapons which are very essential at the time of war. And before the meeting, on the day of the meeting, Shivaji visited Bhavani's temple in the morning and took darshan. Soon after, he started putting on his ceremonial clothes. You see in this picture coat of mail, Wagnak, Bichwa, Jiretop, Danpatta. All these are weapons very essential for one of the warrior. And he wore his sarwar and coat of mail. Over the coat of mail, he wore a kurta and a flowing robe. On his head, he placed the jiretop and tied a mandali around it. He fitted Wagnak onto the fingers of his left hand. Hidden inside the left sleeves was a bichwa, and he carried the danpatta in his hand. He was now ready to face the Khan. See children, in this picture you have getting clear idea that here Shivaji Maharaj was succeeded to defeat Afzal Khan. When Shivaji Maharaj reached the Shamiana, he saw that the Khan had already arrived. He was busy planning his future moves. Standing by his side was an armed soldier, Bada Sayyid by name, and he was highly skilled in the use of danpatta. Shivaji came to the entrance of the Shamiana, but on seeing Bada Sayyid, he stopped and would not proceed further. The Khan asked Shivaji's Vakil why Shivaji stood at the entrance instead of coming in. The Vakil said, "He is afraid of Bada Sayyid. Please ask him to go away." Bada Sayyid moved away and Shivaji stepped in. The Khan got up and said, "Come Shivaji Raje, let us embrace each other as a mark of our friendship." And compared to the Jian Khan, Shivaji was short. He reached only as far as the Khan's chest. At the same moment, the Khan held Shivaji's neck in his iron grip and stabbed him on the side with his dagger. It tore apart Shivaji's robe, but the coat of mail underneath saved him. Shivaji, knowing that the Khan was trying to kill him, quickly thrust to Wagnak in the Khan's stomach. Drawing out the bichwa with his right hand, he drove it into the Khan's stomach and tore apart his guts. And in this way, Shivaji Maharaj killed him with one stroke of the patta. See children, in this way, Shivaji Maharaj killed Afzal Khan when he attempted a treachery, and Shivaji Maharaj routed Afzal Khan's army. Shivaji Maharaj paid compensation to the soldiers who were wounded in the battle. Next point, the expedition of Siddijor. After annihilation of Afzal Khan, Shivaji Maharaj captured Panhala, Vasantgarh and Khelna forts of Adil Shah. Adil Shah sent Siddhi Johar in 1660 CE against Shivaji Maharaj. He was accompanied by Rustum-e-Jaman, Baji Ghurpade, and Fazl Khan, son of Afzal Khan. Shivaji Maharaj took shelter on Panhala Fort. Siddhi's army laid siege for 5 months and trapped Shivaji Maharaj inside the fort. When Siddhi showed no signs of relenting, Shivaji Maharaj opened talks with him. Shiva Kashid, dressed up like Shivaji Maharaj, sat in a palki and left for Rajdindi Gate. Shiva Kashid sacrificed his life for the Swaraj. Taking advantage of slackness in the siege, Shivaji Maharaj escaped from the Panhalgada with Baji Prabhu Deshpande, Bandal Deshmukh and other chosen soldiers. On learning about escape, Siddhi's army pursued Shivaji Maharaj. Baji Prabhu Deshpande stopped Siddhi's army at Ghodh Pass where he died a hero's death. This enabled Shivaji Maharaj to proceed to Vishalgarh. He defeated Dalvi of Palwan and Surve of Srinagarpur. Around the time Shivaji Maharaj was trapped at Panhala, the Mughal Sardar Shaiste Khan had invaded Pune province. Shivaji Maharaj realized that it was not prudent to fight two enemies at the same time. He entered into the treaty with Adil Shah and returned the fort of Panhala. In this way, children, today we have completed here this lesson with all points. We will meet again in the next video. Till then, do study at home, revise the learning at your own comfortable time. Thank you.